I'm going to take the Mr. Nys
No.
story.
Whatever. Okay, go ahead.
Steve and I were blessed to be able to schedule some time off to go to Idaho and go elk hunting. And so we got all of our out-of-state tags, and we made our list of what we had to bring, and the big day came, and the plan is like, okay, he's got this great big huge Ford truck and enough room for all this gear, and so I was going to have everything ready to go at my office, and he was going to come by at noon, and we were going to take off to Idaho and get over there that night and then start hunting the next morning.
But I'm the prankster. I'm the one that always does the prankster.
And he's
so no one can pull shit on me. So
right. He's pranked me 5,000 times in life, and I just never have figured out a way to get him. And I wasn't planning on even trying to get him or anything on this day, but I said, okay, I've got a lot to do. I've got an incredibly busy morning. I'll have everything ready, but I won't be ready to go till noon because of this, but I'll be on time at noon. Everything will be in the garage of the shop. You'll back in, we'll load it up, and we're out of here. And he said, all right. And he's really anxious to get going. So am I, but I had to have that morning to get things done. And so anyway, I'm doing my busy morning. I had all my stuff in the garage at 5 a.m, but now I'm running around doing things and checking crews and this and that. And I came back to the office at about 11 o'clock. And when I walked in, my secretary, Jamie, said, well, Steve was already here to get you. And I went, what do you mean he was here to get me? Noon. He's not supposed to be here till noon. She says, well, he's really anxious to go. So he came by at 10 a.m, and is he here? Let's go, and I told him, no, you're not going to be here till noon. And he's like, damn it. So anyway, Jamie's telling me this story that Steve, all right, I'll go do something for 2 hours and I'll be back. And so he backed his truck out right onto a busy arterial on 76th Avenue West. And when he backed out, there was a car approaching him and who had to put on the brakes pretty hard because he backed out and then was going to take out. And so he backed out, and this lady came and put on her brakes and then just barely just tapped him, like barely. But it was obviously Steve's fault because he backed out into traffic. And so they got out and they just said nothing happened, and they took off. I heard this screeching sound, and I went and saw it, and I saw him exchange numbers. So I'm glad Jamie's telling me, I'm glad no wreck happened and got hurt. And I went, really? So, but did the other car touch his truck? She says, yeah, I think it just barely touched. And she's telling me all this, and I go, this is going to be good. I go, come on, let's go to my office. And I took Jamie in the office, and we took out a towel and put it over the speakerphone. And I dialed Steve's number, his cell number, or mobile number, and Steve Nys. and I disguised my voice, and I didn't know if it would work because I didn't know how to do that. But I went, hello, is this Mr. Nysy? And he goes, yeah, this is Steve Nys. Like correcting me on, oh, hi, Mr. Nysy. This is Officer Peterson from the Edmonds Police Department. Sir, where are you right now? He goes, who's this? In his brash way. Who's this? I go, Officer Peterson, Edmonds Police Department, sir. We have an APB out for you due to the hit and run that you were involved with this morning at 10 o'clock. And he goes, what? What do you mean hit and run? Mr. Nysy, I need you to lower the tone of your voice, sir. And were you or were you not involved in a collision at the 210th and 76th this morning in the city limits of Edmonds, sir? Yes or no, sir? It wasn't a collision. Nobody hit anything. I mean, she barely bumped me. So you were involved in a collision, Mr. Nysy. Now, Mr. Nysy, Let me be real clear. And I just, you can get the idea of this. I just kept doubling down.
I can't stand when somebody tells me to lower my voice. I mean, he knows he's getting me on everything.
And Billy, he's getting more and more mad. He's getting more and more mad. And I mean, this thing is heating up, right? And I'm saying, Mr. Nysy, you need to pull over right where you are right now, sir, and give us the coordinates of where you are, because I'm sending officers to arrest you at this moment. I'm going to Idaho hunting in an hour. Mr. Nysy, I can assure you, you're not going anywhere except jail, sir. And it's like, what? Anyway, I have him so lathered up. This went on for maybe 15 minutes. I have him so lathered up that he's like, all right, here's where I'm at. I can't believe this is happening. I haven't done anything. And, he's just screaming. And then I waited for the moment. And then I took the towel off the phone. And I said, hey, Steve, quit screwing around. It's like 5 minutes to 12. Get over here and pick me up. And he goes, oh, and he's like, I'm going to kill you. He was just beside himself. Oh my gosh. It was a quiet ride all the way to Idaho. I'm telling you, he picked me up. He was so pissed, but now we laugh. I laugh maybe, but we both laugh so hard about that. That was the greatest prank I've ever pulled.
There's nothing worse when you're going hunting and someone's telling that you're not going freaking hunting. No way. Wow. He had me. Wow.
And I had all this background. Sir, I'm looking at your deck sheet right in front of me. Mr. Nysy, you're a habitual. You don't know what keeping the law looks like. And he's like, and I would throw out these things like the only way you could know that is to know his history. And I was knew him that well, so I'd oh, sir, tell me, I can see right here that you did this and that. And he's like, oh no, he was so convinced I was a cop that oh, that was the best. Okay. That's mine. Now you get the story of me almost killing you.
Wow. Okay.